One ordinary afternoon, Alex Thompson pulled into his driveway earlier than usual. His phone buzzed with a text from his wife. "Sarah, don't show up. ... His heart skipped. Why? He ignored it, pushed open the door quietly. And what he heard from the kitchen froze him in place. A child's muffled cry, his daughter's voice trembling. "Please, Mom. ... I'm sorry." Then Sarah's sharp whisper. "You worthless little mistake. Shut up before I make you." Alex's world shattered. But he didn't burst in. No, he backed away. Silently, and that's when the real story began. Let me introduce you to the people in this tale. Alex was a 38-year-old architect, the kind of guy who built dreams for others while quietly chasing his own. He grew up in a small town, son of a single dad who taught him patience and hard work. Alex was steady, thoughtful, always the one to fix things, whether it was a leaky roof or a broken heart. His dream, a simple, happy family. He met Sarah in college. She was vibrant back then, full of laughter and ambition. Sarah, 36, came from a chaotic home, absent parents, constant moves. She studied marketing, but gave it up when they had Emily. Now a stay-at-home mom, she seemed perfect on the outside. Organized, charming at PTA meetings, posting flawless family photos on social media. But inside, a storm brewed. Emily, their 10-year-old daughter, was the light of Alex's life. Bright-eyed, with curly hair like her mom's, she loved drawing and dreamed of becoming an artist. Shy but kind, she'd hug Alex tight after his long days, whispering, "You're my hero, Dad." The three of them, they looked like the ideal family. Weekend barbecues, holiday trips. Alex adored Sarah for giving him Emily. Sarah doted on Emily in public. But behind closed doors, well, that's where the cracks hid. Ow. It started small. At first, Alex didn't notice. He'd come home exhausted, and Sarah would greet him with a smile. Dinner on the table. Emily would be in her room, quiet. "What was your day, kiddo?" he'd ask. She'd mumble, "Fine," avoiding his eyes. He chalked it up to growing pains. But the injustice built over months, like a slow poison. Sarah's cruelty was emotional, hidden in the shadows of their home. One evening, after Alex left for a late meeting, Sarah cornered Emily over a spilled glass of milk. "You clumsy idiot," she hissed, her face inches from the girl's. "Why do I even bother with you?" Emily's small hands trembled as she cleaned it up, tears silent on her cheeks. No bruises. Sarah was too smart for that. Just words that cut deep. Another time, Emily got a B on a test. Sarah locked her in her room for hours. "You're a disappointment. It's just like your father thinks, even if he doesn't say it." Emily curled up on her bed, hugging her sketchbook, whispering to herself, I'm not. She suffered alone, too scared to tell. Sarah warned her, "If you breathe a word, I'll make sure Daddy leaves us both." In public, Sarah was the doting mom, braiding Emily's hair, praising her art at school events. Neighbors envied. Them Alex. He felt the distance growing. Emily's laughter faded. Her drawings turned darker, stormy skies, lonely figures. But Sarah blamed it on preteen moods. Alex worried but trusted his wife. "She's handling it," he'd think. The abuse escalated. Sarah withheld meals as punishment. No dinner until G. "You apologize for being so ungrateful?" Emily's stomach growled in the night, but she stayed silent. One rainy afternoon, alone with her mom, Emily accidentally broke a vase, a cheap thrift find. Sarah's eyes flashed. "You ruin everything?" She grabbed Emily's arm. Not hard enough to mark, but enough to terrify. "Sometimes I wish you were never born." Emily bit her lip, holding back sobs. She loved her mom, craved her approval. But the cruelty chipped away at her spirit. Day by day, Emily withdrew, her dreams dimming. Alex sensed something off the quiet dinners, Emily's flinches at sudden noises. But Sarah covered it perfectly. "She's just tired from school," she'd say, kissing his cheek. The suffering was invisible, but it weighed on Emily like an anchor, pulling her under while the world saw only calm waters. Then came the turning point. That fateful afternoon. Alex had finished a site visit early. A text from Sarah, "Don't show up." Curiosity and a nagging gut feeling made him ignore it. He parked down the street, slipped in through the side door. The house smelled of fresh coffee, but the air felt thick. From the hallway he heard it. Emily's voice, small and broken. "Mom, please. I didn't mean to forget my homework." Sarah's response was ice cold. "You're useless, pathetic. If your father knew how stupid you are, he'd be ashamed." A slap, light but audible. Emily whimpered. Alex's blood ran cold. Shock hit him like a wave. His wife, his partner, abusing their child. Guilt flooded in next. How had he missed this? All those quiet nights, the distant looks, signs he'd ignored. Anger boiled up, hot and fierce. He wanted to storm in, yell protect, but he stopped. Breathe deep. No, he thought. Rage won't fix this. It'll make it worse. He backed out quietly, heart pounding. In his car, tears stung his eyes. I have to be smart. For Emily. That night, he acted normal. Kissed Sarah goodnight, tucked Emily in with extra hugs. Inside, resolve hardened. He wouldn't confront yet. He'd plan. Carefully, methodically. This wasn't about quick fury. It was about lasting justice. The revenge plan unfolded over the next 3 months. Alex stayed calm on the surface. The devoted husband, the busy dad, but every move was calculated. First, he gathered evidence quietly. He bought a small hidden camera, disguised as a clock, and placed it in the kitchen, the heart of the home. Just for security, he told Sarah casually, recorded audio and video, motion activated. Over weeks, it captured the truth. Sarah's harsh words, her threats, Emily's silent tears. You're a burden, Sarah snapped one day, yanking Emily's drawing. Away. Stop wasting time on this garbage. Alex reviewed the footage at work, his jaw clenched. Next, he started a journal. Every night he noted Emily's moods, any odd behaviors. He spoke to her gently, alone. You know you can tell me anything, right? She hesitated, eyes wide, but nodded. Slowly, she opened up whispers about Mom gets mad sometimes. Alex recorded. Those two, on his phone, with dates and times. He consulted a lawyer discreetly, a family law expert recommended by a colleague. Document everything, the lawyer advised. We need proof for custody and protection. Alex nodded. Patient.
Act number?
Rush. He involved witnesses subtly. At school, he met Emily's teacher privately. Has she seemed off? The teacher frowned. Withdrawn lately. Mentioned her mom yelling once. Alex noted it. He hired a private investigator for financial checks. Turns out Sarah had hidden credit card debt, spending on herself while claiming. Tight budgets, more leverage, then child services. He called anonymously at first, concerned about a child. They guided him. Gather more, then report formally. Alex waited. Installed another camera in the living room. Captured more incidents, Sarah ignoring Emily's pleas for help with homework, calling her lazy and stupid. He backed up everything to the cloud, secure. Months passed. Alex lost sleep, but stayed methodical. For Emily, he'd remind himself. Staring at the ceiling, he planned the divorce papers, custody filings. Everything legal. No violence, just truth, sharp as a blade. Sarah suspected nothing. He was sweeter than ever, bringing flowers to keep her off guard. The plan built. Like a fortress, evidence, experts, authorities. Ready to strike, the climax hit like a storm. It started with the report to Child Protective Services. Alex submitted the videos, journals, teacher statements, a thick file of undeniable proof. But investigators arrived unannounced one morning. Sarah opened the door, smile fading. What's this about? They explained. Allegations of emotional abuse. Emily was interviewed at school. She broke down, spilling everything. Sarah was furious, calling Alex at work. What have you done? Stayed calm. The truth, Sarah. That's all. Police got involved next, though no physical marks. The emotional toll was severe enough for charges of child endangerment. Arrest came swiftly. Handcuffs clicked in the driveway, neighbors watching. Sarah's face twisted in shock. This is a mistake. But the evidence was ironclad. Court scenes dragged out, tense and dramatic. First hearing, videos played. Sarah's voice echoed in the room, cruel words, Emily's cries. The judge's face hardened. Alex sat stoic, holding Emily's hand. She whispered, "Dad, is it over?" "Almost, sweetie." Sarah's lawyer scrambled, claiming stress one-off incidents. But the investigators' report sealed it. Pattern of abuse. Financial docs exposed her lies to embezzling from joint accounts. Public exposure followed. Local news picked it up. Mother charged in hidden abuse case. Sarah's perfect image crumbled. Friends distanced. Her social media flooded with backlash. In the final trial, Sarah took the stand, tears flowing. "I love my daughter." But the prosecutor dismantled her. "Love doesn't sound like this." Clip after clip. Jury deliberated briefly. Guilty. Sentenced to probation, mandatory therapy. No. Unsupervised contact. Divorce finalized, Alex got full custody. Sarah left town, shamed, alone. Karmic fallout. Her job prospects vanished. Reputation in ruins. Tension peaked in that courtroom, but satisfaction washed over Alex like relief. Justice served cold and precise. In the end, justice was fully served. Emily was safe now, in therapy, healing step by step. Her drawings brightened, sunny skies, family hugs. She thrived at school, dreams reignited. "I want to be an artist, Dad. Like you build things." Alex smiled, rebuilding their bond over ice cream dates and quiet talks. "You're strong, Em. Stronger than you know." They moved to a cozy new home, filled with laughter again. Sarah faded into consequences, a shadow of her former self. Lex never raised a fist, never shouted, just waited. Planned and won. ... Real revenge doesn't shout. It waits, it plans, and it wins forever.